Hey guys, the Super Review Show for another episode of Why You Should Listen To. This is the show where I take artists that have Spotify streaming numbers that are lower than others for the most part, but this one is truly one of the greatest of all time. One of the GOATs in David Bowie. David Bowie, when you just say it, he died in 2016. In January 2016. It was terrible. He was one of the first deaths of that year. It was terrible. David Bowie is, and forever will be, an incredible pioneer of the genre of rock, or music in general. The best explanation I've ever heard about David Bowie and his musical career was actually, you're going to think I'm crazy, on Movie Talk, on a Collider Movie Talk, which is one of the reasons why I do this show. One of the reasons why I've always said I always support John Campion, I always support Christian Harloff, Mark Ellis, whatever. But I love Movie Talk, and someone asked, what they did when David Bowie first passed. They said, "What were your favorite memories of him in films?" Because he was an actor too. But the best explanation I've ever heard them talk about David Bowie's musical career was this. They said that, and I think it was John who said this, not Schnepp. Campion said, every album of David Bowie's career was a different floor of a different room of a different space of this musical house that he built over his career. What that means is every single album was different, from the 70s into the 80s. Space Oddity to Fame to Changes to, he was a pioneer of the genre. One of the best, Under Pressure as well with Queen. He was just an incredible artist. He is, a lot of people still dress up, and you see like some people today with like the David Bowie shirt on, like whatever. David Bowie, man. David Bowie is, Ziggy Stardust and Spiders of Mars is one of the greatest albums of all time. It's got like so many hits, so not necessarily hits, but it's like, it's got a lot of really great songs on it. It's a loose concept album too. Ziggy Stardust is a great album just in general. No, I thought Low was great. Heroes. If you have not heard the song Heroes, get on it. Stop watching me and listen to Heroes. Heroes is a great song by David Bowie. I love that song. We could be heroes just for one day. It's powerful. That's a powerful song. Incredible. It sounds so different, and it still sounds timeless. So in 300 years from now, or 50 years from now, let alone 300, it's still going to sound great. That's one of the reasons why I love older music, truthfully. I mean, yes, I'm wearing a Coldplay shirt, but yes, like, I love older music, truthfully, because their songs have not aged. The artist cut them. I think I'll give the Beach Boys. Beach Boys, I can listen to Beach Boys when I'm 80 years old, and they'll still sound fresh. Music today does not sound fresh. It just sounds like modern computerized crap. Whereas stuff like David Bowie, the Beach Boys, Springsteen, whatever, The Who even, these are songs that will live on past the artist's end date, which when they die. David Bowie is one of those for sure. The dude was a pioneer of the genre, a fantastic composer. Like I said, every single album was a different floor, over a different corner, over a different section of this musical house that he built, and you were never able to peg him. You were never able to peg him this is the David Bowie sound, now it's this. He went from like Changes in 1977 to Let's Dance to like Heroes. The dude had so much variety in his music, it's crazy. If you have not listened to David Bowie, listen to David Bowie. Starman, like, there are incredible songs of his that are just timeless epics. Space Oddity, a sci-fi song, you know what I mean? Like, he changed the genre forever. Except for Suffragette City, Ziggy Stardust. There are so many great songs of his, and he is forever missed. I mean, I didn't really take him for granted until he died, which is unfortunate. But I knew who he was, but I was like, yeah, whatever, it's David Bowie. And then he died. I'm like, oh wait, no, he's dead. And then I went back and I listened to a lot of his stuff, and I was like, wow, What a fantastic artist. What a variety of songs. Oh, You Pretty Things for all you hardcore Bowie fans out there. Come on. He was one of the greats. One of the best of all time. One of the greatest of all time. One of the GOATs. And he is dead. He would have been 75 this year if he was still alive. Back in... Because he died around his birthday, actually, in January, which is crazy. Long story short, though, why should you listen to David Bowie? Because if you have not checked out any of his music, Diamond Dogs with Rebel Rebel, or Heroes, or Ziggy Stardust, check out Tin Machine, check out Let's Dance, check out Space Oddity, Fame, check out everything he's ever done. Even if you don't know the song, just go on one of his albums, tap a song, and try it. Because you might find something you've never heard before or never heard experimented around as far as it was. In fact, when the Beatles broke up in 1970, a lot of people said that David Bowie was like the second pioneer of rock after the Beatles. Like, as far as like experimentation goes, as far as like visual representations on stage goes, David Bowie was a pioneer in that aspect too. He was a pioneer on stage. He was a pioneer during the new wave time of the 80s. The dude has incredible Rebel. He will forever be missed. But if you haven't started appreciating David Bowie, appreciate him now, because he's that good of an artist. So, long story short, what do you guys think? Are you a fan of David Bowie? Jump down in the comment section below, share your thoughts on this video. But for all of your why you should listen to videos, keep locked on this review show. The J-Man is off to rock, and we could be heroes just for one day.